Withstand the economic impact of our blockade. The Iranians said they got 17 vessels out of the Strait of Hormuz. Their vessels, CENTCOM said they interdicted 42 vessels. So it is, in the public domain at least, an issue of who believes what. And if
there. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay, wait, that. Tighter. And the colors. Colors. Which colors? Pushing the buttons. There. Different colors. Okay. Oops. Oh no. No. G.I. Joe. Hold the flag. Okay. Sorry. Aloha everyone. It is Thursday, April 30th. And so goes the month of April. April? May 1st. This is the last day of April. So tomorrow, Friday, is actually May 1st. May Day. May Day is Lay Day in Hawaii. Little vlog, little news. The birdies are truly holding to being on the other side of the wall, which is, I can still hear them, but they're farther, a little more muffled. They're not right outside my window. And hopefully that pattern holds. So when they come in to first initially find little nesting, there was enough of a boo go away where they went away. They just found, they clued in and they're sticking to it so far. Oh, thank you, God. Alright, so what else is happening? Just a lot of stuff. For some strange reason, it's kind of, there's that zeitgeist. I'm kind of, the people sad. I'm sad. I'm not sad. The zeitgeist, the spirit of the collective people, what they're thinking is, when it was tax time, and then it was this time, and then when Trump started war in Iran, it also affects the world market. So that's like a big thing. Gosh. Okay, let's just go on to. Okay, what's going on? So the Federal Reserve Bank, the Fed, with the federal chair Jerome Powell, who's still federal chair right now, but he's about to have his little end of his reign as King Charles, as his federal chair. He's federal chair for a little while longer, and he's going to stay there like to the end of the year or something like that. I don't know, but he's going to be on the board. Anyways, the Fed did not lower the interest rate. They kept it the same. So that's because of all the stuff going on. They just didn't lower it. Trump wants it lowered. When it's lowered, it's a sign of great economy, and it's not great economy, despite the spin coming out of White House. They're always saying stuff, and it's not exactly true. Oil has jumped. It's like jumping up like $120 a barrel, $130 a barrel. So the price of gasoline is still way up there. It's like it's like almost $5 here. I don't know what it's like up there here because it gets shipped over here because of that extended blockade. So they extended the blockade. The U.S. is having blockade in the Strait of Hormuz on the ports on the Iranian coast side. And I just found out, my team was educating me a little. The United Arab Emirates, the UAE, and this is like Qatar, they've broken away from the OPEC union of petroleum producing things, because They don't want to be part of that bad scene because they want to do tourism, not war over oil. But they're breaking that up. So bye-bye petrodollar. So the dollar might not be so strong later. The 250th anniversary of the USA is coming up in July, 4th of July this year. And Trump wants to put out a new kind of passport with his face on it. So a U.S. passport with Trump, and it's the grimacy face on the passport. He puts his name on everything, and was I don't know how much I can handle. They're still singling out Comey, the former FBI director, for the seashells on the seashore, saying 8647. It's about trying to kill Trump. No, it's not. It's 86 somebody. It's like you ban them, you block them or ban them from. You've been 80s. People have been 86 from stores for shoplifting, so they're still alive. Israel and Lebanon have a ceasefire, but Israel and Hezbollah, who are in Lebanon, do not have a ceasefire. So Hezbollah, north in Lebanon, still attacks Israel. So it's like, what? They have a ceasefire? Don't have a ceasefire. There's just so much stuff going on, and a lot of this chaos is because of Trump. King Charles III is in the USA, and he behaves more like a I wish he was president of the United States. He's like like a statesman, leader of a country, promoting all this ties between U.S. and England from history. Like the same stuff that built our U.S. Constitution, which Trump is seemingly just throwing in the dirt. So there's a lot of stuff. I was trying to be short, so let's just be short. It's not raining out. Let's go Hawaii news. What's in Hawaii news? In Hawaii news, they hide. Okay, this Wahine volleyball coach is stepping down, and it's like huge news for some reason. There's lost demand of going to the North Shore. The $325 million tourism hit for the North Shore. There's a hibiscus lady's going, hey, no one's buying hibiscus. What the hell? No, she's managing to survive. It's about after this storm and all that. There was a lot of stuff in the news about the Haleiwa being in danger and Wahiawa being in danger from a dam breaking, and it never broke. I don't know what's scaring people away. North Shore is near estimated losses. People just aren't going to the North Shore. Haleiwa truck. There's not so much tourists. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, I almost forgot I did this. And the Supreme Court said that they supported some decision that is tearing down the Voters' Rights Act. This is what comes out of the Civil Rights Movement, the Voters' Rights Act. So you can't ban people from voting on basically racial prejudice. And they're interrogating Pete Hegseth for being nationalist and Christian, like a nationalist, because he's like, we need more Christians in the military, and so they're not just saying the Iran war is messing things up, and you aren't. They're going, Hegseth, you aren't doing a good job, and you're no way like a leader of the military in an unbiased way. And he's fighting like hell to support. How dare you call this? Well, we don't. They all rely on the nuclear weapon thing. We have 47 years. We're finally making sure that Iran doesn't have a nuclear weapon. They never should. They don't have a nuclear weapon. It's like, well, they didn't have a nuclear weapon in the first place. They're just enriching the uranium. And even after all this stuff is said and done, they still have the enriched uranium, and it's not going to be given to Trump. They're dealing with Putin now, so probably Russia's going to get the enriched uranium. So that didn't change anything where they're going, we stopped them from having a nuclear weapon. Because how can you say no to that, Iran? Anyways, back to Hawaii news. They're saying bye-bye to this volleyball coach. Yeah, I don't know why, but she's not there. And that's animated. Why? There's not much going on. Hey, let's just do back in the day. I think relax. Remember night? Sorry for the inconvenience. Time's up. Remember 1972 when you just wanted to relax and tell tourists? The misspelling in this construction work sign at Straub Clinic. Sorry for the inconveniences. Okay, they can spell convenience. Whatever. They didn't have spell check back then. Could have consulted Thomas Yamachika, 8th grader, who placed first in Honolulu spelling bee, and they're, oh gosh, the spelling bee guy's going, you misspelled that. Inconvenience. Never mind. Inconveniences. That's very inconvenient of you. In Japan, they're having some festivals. Rising Kabuki star dances for different audience. Oh, this Japanese word of the week, of course. Yay!
Goruden Wiku.
Golden Week, a week that includes many Japanese holidays. This year it runs from April 29th to May 6th. Golden Week is a popular time for Japanese people to travel.
Goruden Wiku.
Let's go to the North Shore. Yeah. And, oh, here we go. Political cartoon. Yeah. Oh, Prince Charles and Trump with the crown.
America has come a long way in 250 years. Peace, not ring.
Exactly. And what do we have here? Letters to the editor.
Mark goes off leash with no animals. Green not showing up. Possessed. Satan said it's sexual.
What's going on here? Here we go. How about this one?
Ward Park goes off leash.
Victoria Ward Park in Kakao opened February 18th with a blanket prohibition on dogs. A major departure from the existing Mackay portion of the park, where leashed animals were permitted. For years, Howard Hughes marked Ward Village as pet-friendly, repeatedly representing that all grounds welcome pets with qualification. Many residents relied on those assurances when purchasing their homes. The situation has since worsened. Ward Village security has been following, photographing, and confronting dog owners. Residents have been handed formal criminal trespass notices, threatening a 90-day ban and arrest simply for allowing a dog to step on the grass. This is not enforcement, it's intimidation. Restricting dogs from communities' primary green space undermines initial promises, changing the rules after residents have purchased homes in a breach of trust. Hawaii is rooted in ohana. Our parks should unite the community, not divide it. Brian Goldstein. Thank you, Brian, for sending in your letter. I'm thinking you got a case, but I'm not sure if I totally agree with this thing. It used to be Howard Hughes Foundation did Ward Village, but that's all been taken down, resold, and all that land's been resold. All that stuff, all those previous promises for dog friendly, are all like under the rug and under the buildings. They took that down and built up big giant buildings. Now they have this little park. I've been to it. I got lost. We're trying to find it. Anyway, I was in there wandering around. This is the Ward Village Park. I'm over here on the phone. But it's just a little park. It's in the middle of all the buildings. And making it ban of dogs, like no dogs allowed, seems to me perfectly reasonable for that park. It's a green space. It's just like, it's not that big. And it's in between the buildings. There's sidewalks and everything, and all of a sudden there's like some grass. You might put out a picnic or something like that. But Hawaii's got a thing with dogs. And dogs are okay, but they're kind of obsessive about their dogs. And they bring their dogs everywhere. I mean, Costco and there's dogs. And to the store, there's dogs. It's like, you can't bring, just because you have a dog, and people come up, oh, this doggy. Oh, you're such a nice doggy. They get all into it, they get all, my dog has the right to go everywhere, my dog. And there's just dogs everywhere. And there's an inherent thing with dogs. And some people are really good owners with dogs. Granted, the dogs are cool. Kind of cooler than cats. But we'll get into that. But a dog has the ability to get rough with other dogs, has the ability to actually attack other people. They're not completely predictable. And there's been dog attacks, and not everybody. So once you get some dogs in there, then it's allowed for all dogs, and then there are some dog danger situations. This is just a small little park. Every other big park, you're gonna have like a dog thing where dogs are allowed dogs, and so just let them have their little space where like you don't have to step in dog food or worry about getting bit. Even though some dogs are okay, it doesn't mean that dogs are everywhere. There's dogs. Why am I asking? Because there's too much dog stuff. Dog. It's like, hey, it's like easy. Have a space where there's no dogs. Can't you keep your dog? I would say, yeah. You can't understand. Too many dogs. Everyone's with their dogs. Look at them. It's like they're babies. Stop that. Stop it. There's a certain gray area there with that. Okay. Enough. Scratch and wear the collar. Okay, aloha. It's time to go.
Aloha to you. Aloha to you. It's a pretty nice day. It's cool out. The trade winds is back. Aloha, tomorrow's May Day. Aloha to you. Aloha to you.